The man didn't have a shower curtain.
That was on purpose. Nah, let me tell you.
I didn't say it was on purpose.
Let me fix that because I could have got a shower curtain. I just didn't have one.
I didn't say it was on purpose. I just said he didn't have pretty much a bathroom set. So he didn't have like the toothbrush holder, the garbage can, and the shower curtain and a liner. And so I was spending the day at his house because he was waiting for something. But Walmart was literally around the corner. I went to Walmart and got shower stuff. And I texted him. I said, "What color you like?" And he told me. So I went and got the shower stuff. When he came home, it was up. Because to show my appreciation, you allowed me to be in your home, and I know you don't have these things, and it didn't cost me a lot of money. I went and got it. And it was little stuff like that. He was like, "Well, why you do this?" Because I wanted to show you that I appreciate you for letting me stay in your home or whatever the case may be.
And I didn't even expect it to be in Dallas. Like, you know, when they popped up, I was like, what the fuck? Came home, I was like... Somebody been in my bathroom. What the fuck is going on? It's like, damn, woman.
We've been robbed.
But backwards.
They left shit.
He's like,
brand new shit.
You're coming up shit.
He said, when did you have time to go to Walmart?
Right.
Why you was gone? Don't worry about it.
I was like, how did you get in? Did I leave a key?
Yeah,
I did leave a key.
I've always had a key. But
I was like, what?
It was the spare key just in case of emergencies. Health reasons. But
and you said this is an emergency.
It was an emergency. But anytime that I have to take a shower and there's no shower curtain, that's a problem.
An emergency.
That's an emergency. The man don't believe in curtains.
Someone called 911.
Even now, when I come and visit him, I burnt myself cooking. Because he had old towels that he had been working with for 3 or 4 years.
But see, I know how to cook without mitts and shit.
No,
I'm used to it. You know, you grab grab the dish out, get the thing, you know.
You from the South, ain't you?
St. Louis.
It's Missouri.
Oh.
It's the Midwest.
It's South
enough. You know.
Child, these towels had burnt holes in. You could
tell. Well, you know what? That happened recently. But it didn't set the place on fire.
Don't make no difference.
I'm like, oh shit, I done burnt my damn towel.
He asked me to cook something here.
And she saw it.
I did. When I burnt myself, I said, "Oh no, baby." I went to the store and got him a whole set. We not doing. You can't ask me to come over your house to cook something, and I need utensils.
So in the meantime, checking out the feed over here on Instagram Live.
See, that's what I'm saying. He don't like it when he put on the spotlight.
As we continue this topic,
how you like those paper cups and the plates?
That's great.
It's working out. This is not an excuse, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
What?
Oh,
he's a man.
Oh my God!
Thank you. Ain't shit pretty about this. I just do things the way I do.
But I want it to be so bad, but the trans community will probably read me.
When she comes, every time she comes over, it's like she looks for shit that's missing. I'm like, you just here for a few hours. Why you? Go, woman. But then again, at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I did need that.
Mm-hmm. That phone stand that he's using, he needed that.
They call it a woman's touch.
That's what it is.
Thank you. That's all I've been telling you. That's it.
But see, after seeing that, and then I was like, you know, that's probably the case. I get it. I will admit to that. I was cool with it.
He was cool. But now he has more mixing spoons.
Somebody said. I was watching this on Instagram Live between Cam and Keena going back and forth. King Pharaoh, let me so this makes sense. King Pharaoh said something like, again, if you can't or don't need to be in a relationship, you have to be able to give 100%. And then Cam responded, there are days you can't give your all. Imagine being together for 6+ years. Every day is not 100%.
Been there.
Anyway, and then someone, Miss Swerve, said, some days I have 100%. And sometimes I don't, and vice versa for my partner. I don't really, even in that time, I think that it's not so much as a percentage. I think, and y'all can tell me if y'all agree or disagree. It's not so much as a percentage you're giving based on those days. It's just how you're feeling.
Thank you. I was gonna say
not a percentage, but just how you're feeling in general, because you don't want the lack of thereof of what you're putting in a relationship based on that particular day, because every relationship has their good and bad days. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to let that one bad day define the entire relationship.
Yeah, and this goes back to what I was saying earlier. get you a partner who's understanding.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and find some understanding yourself,
Mm-hmm.
because you're not gonna be you're not gonna be able to give 110%, like Cam said, or your partner may not be able to give 110%. But if you have an understanding with each other, and you understand each other, and you're willing to compromise with each other, then you're gonna have days where you're just like, you know what, baby, you look like you had a long day at work, or you don't look, or you're not acting like your best, or whatever,
Right.
But
and then
that goes into the dating aspect of the relationship, because when you get to that particular point, you're able to notice those signs where your partner is not giving 110% or not giving their portion of the relationship. So then you want to do whatever it is you can do to lift their spirit so that they can get back to being able to give that portion to the relationship.
That's toxic. Let me tell you something.
No, the fuck is not.
No, hold on. Listen. It's toxic. Let me tell you why. Sometimes people just need to sit in whatever they're going through.
That's
and
you.
They no, hold on.
No, yeah. I want to hear you.
Why you giving me that look like that?
Because
Look,
I have something to add to what he said, because I see where you're going. But go ahead. Let's hear it.
Okay, I'm just saying. Sometimes people write. Naya, listen.
You got something on you.
You may not be. No, I ain't got nothing on that. I wouldn't. I wouldn't air it like that. But if you say, for instance, you're not feeling that well, somebody that pissed you off at work, you come home, you just want to be in your feelings. You want to reflect on your day, right? No, you don't have those moments. Okay, well, some people do.
Well, no, I get the part where you're saying reflect on your moments, but my thing is just like they tell you at work. You leave work at work and home at home. You don't mix the two. So I'm not going to bring my work problems home, and I'm not going to bring my home problems to work. Because those two don't go together.
We're human, though, so sometimes it happens.
I get that. It happens a lot, especially with black people.
But
we deal with suppressed trauma, generational trauma, people not believing in therapy. It's a list of shit wrong with people, especially of color. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you would think that during that dating portion, your partner would be there to pick you up if you fall. But that's what I need. I can't speak for everybody.
But see, that within that lies the problem, because again, when you're speaking on like what you said, Dante, about being able to come home, you may be going through something, you need to decompress. And it also depends on the length of the relationship as well. But sometimes you need to also be able to notice those signs in your partner. You ask them, like, how was your day? Oh, I'm just going through, I just kind of need some time to myself. I'm going to give you that time to yourself. I'm not going to keep picking at you and keep honestly ask you what's wrong. I'll simply say, okay, I know that something's bothering you. You're telling me no, but I can tell that there's something wrong, but I'm going to let you have your space, because sometimes you need that space to be able to decompress and gather your thoughts and then be able to talk about it. Because even times when you have where people can constantly keep picking at you, telling you, wanting you to force you to talk about it, that can be toxic.
Right.
And
but
that can create a problem.
Saying.
But what you were saying, I slightly disagree.
That's fine.
Because it depends on the situation. Because everybody, it's not saying it's a right or wrong answer. Because Dante's relationship was going to be different from how you deal with your relationship.
Right.
How you deal with your relationship is going to be different how I deal with my relationships.
But I'm a black trans woman. I need a little bit more than what y'all require.
You might, but wait a minute. I can also say I disagree with that, because I can need more probably than what you may require. I may need more than what he may require. Everybody has their needs when it comes to certain relationships, but it goes back to what Dante said earlier. That's where the communication comes in, that you should have prior to. And a lot of people that jump into relationships and don't know shit about the person they're dating. Some cases, people don't have that. They may have years of history of knowing this person, and it still don't work out. But because
again, that's where the communication.
That's where the communication comes in. Yeah, but see, also at the same time, I'm gonna let you go. When you start to notice those small things in the relationship, such as communication, because that's the foundation of everything. When you start noticing that the communication is off, or it's not being respected, or you cannot communicate with each other like you used to, then a conversation within that needs to be talked about it. Then once you cannot talk, if you get to the point where you can't talk about it and that communication can't happen between you and this person, then that's when you all need to start rethinking of what the next steps is. Are we going to have to go, when people don't want to do it, you have to go to therapy, or you guys are going to have to rethink whether this relationship needs to continue. And forcing it definitely isn't going to make it any better, because you're trying to make something work that obviously is not working. You've talked about it. You've cried about it. You sat up and maybe you went through therapy and it's still not working. You sat up and told stories. Said, oh, we did this and things used to be this way. You start the blame game. You did this and you did that. It doesn't work, because especially when you start blaming people for shit that happened in the past, that doesn't help the relationship. But what you have done for each other is to point out the fact that you have a problem and the relationship isn't working. So we're going to come back. We're going to take another break. Sorry, y'all. But we've been going on good. It's really good. We decided that we're going to keep going for a while. Although for those that are listening, this probably will be a 2-part. We're going to take a little break and come back. You're tuned in to Rockafellaz Radio Season 4, Episode 2, 50 to 100 Relationships. We'll be right back right after this. Hey everyone, how you doing? My name is Rockefeller. I'm the CFO of Acoma Alliance, a nonprofit organization based here in Chicago. I also sit on the board of trustees as the board president. I'm here today to ask you for your support. If you could, please visit acomaalliance.org and click the link below where it says donate. Any type of donation that you would like to submit would be greatly appreciated, as your donation goes toward helping us to help our community push forward and get the resources that they need. Once again, visit acomaalliance.org and at the bottom, click on the section where it says donate. Once again, your donation is much and greatly appreciated. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to episode 2, season 4 of Rockafellaz Radio. Topic that we're discussing is 50 to 100 relationships. And of course, as y'all can see, as you've been tuning in, it's been encompassing a lot. We're having some really good, deep conversations. I'm trying to be, quiet and don't have our drink shaking in the background. Because they're not glasses.
Everyone has their libation.
The good old infamous red cup. So before the break, we had gotten to a real good deep conversation. During the break, and some of Instagram Live got a little bit of that, but there was a good conversation that both Nyan and Dante had got into. So, Miss Monet, if you want to pick up where you left off.
Sure. What I was saying to my amazing co-host and bestie over there in the corner is that I didn't realize throughout the years of just dating in general some of the things that I would need out of a relationship from a partner. One of those things is my partner being emotionally available and also receiving compliments. I didn't know I needed those things until I went without them.
So you didn't. Let me ask you this before you jump off. Do you feel that it would have been necessary, or do you feel that it's necessary, just speaking for, ask the question for everybody, that you express to your partner that you need these things to make you feel a particular kind of way?
Yeah. That's part of the communication.
So did you express that to the person? So how did that person take that? How did they embrace it? Did they embrace it?
No, because I think one of the issues that I had in the past was it was like, well, that's just not something that I do. Mm-hmm. I mean, and I understood that, but then again, I'm like, so now that I'm making you aware of it, mm-hmm. What happened?
So I'm gonna bounce that over to you and anybody on Instagram. If y'all didn't, hopefully you heard what she said, and that's actually a good thing. It's like, how would you respond to that? If someone tells you that, or if I tell you that, hey, this is what I need, and then you say, well, I'm not used to that. So in other words, you're saying you're not going to do that if I'm telling you that's what makes me feel whole as my partner?
And we did keep up conversation during the break, and so this is part of that conversation. But I think personally, I'm gonna put it this way.
Use I statement.
I'm gonna put it this way. I'm gonna use an analogy even better.
Here you go.
All right.
I ain't had enough to drink.
If I'm looking for a black shirt and I go to a store and this store tells me, all right, they're in advertisements all over TV, all over radio, they got black shirts. I get to that store and they're out of black shirts. I don't stay in that store. I go somewhere else to get that black shirt because I have a need. All right. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, and for those of you that aren't familiar with analogies,
no. Before you even get into that, it's easier said than done. Oh, baby.
Just saying.
I figured that was a loaded gun.
It was.
No.
Loaded.
Oh, baby, that was an AK-47 fully loaded.
No.
Pulled back and ready to. I feel like
But
shots was fired.
I get
I'm
it.
a pacifist.
No,
I don't.
You're full of shit.
I didn't take no shot.
So I
didn't take no
you
shot.
did. You full of shit.
Oh
But
my God.
So since we're going there,
But hold on. For you start taking the guns apart because loaded weapons and shit. Shots fired.
Baby, because she cocked her shit and she was ready.
Pimping distress.
yeah, but you shot first.
No,
so
I
now that
didn't.
you shot,
Oh my God.
get ready. Because now I got a little liquid
Y'all
courage.
know these mics sensitive.
Right? Yeah.
Gotta pull away
Oh,
from
my
her.
bad. Oh, yeah.
She was
Yeah.
thought she was gonna swallow the mic. You done got her heated.
Baby.
So I get what you're saying, and just to break it down for the ones in the back, is that if they're dealing with those issues, and the person's saying that they're not going to do a particular thing and not
Why
familiar
stay?
with it, yeah, why stay in a relationship?
Because again, that's just a small portion of the relationship. Sometimes, for instance, for me, if that's just a small portion of the relationship, but everything else is good, that's something that can be worked on.
Right. So check it. You need a full outfit. Black shirt is only part of their outfit.
Right, but I'm okay with changing that color if I need to be, because there might be another color shirt in that store that might be going with what I got on with that outfit.
Absolutely.
And
so that's why you keep the same outfit. You just change the color.
Somebody said
Absolutely.
in
I
simple
fucks
terms.
with that.
In simple
I fucks with
terms.
that. Hold on,
look,
ma'am.
Because you tried it.
Listen,
So I want to.
listen, hold on. So in simple terms, somebody said, I'm sorry, T. Ray Vaughn said, in simple terms, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Don't settle for the tilapia. We can have some salt.
But what if I don't like
Then get you a fucking perch, a catfish.
Salmon
I don't
is
know.
better for you,
Change
ma'am.
that shit up.
Oh, man.
Salmon is better for you.
So I'm not gonna become a pescatarian. I like turkey.
So King said that being in a relationship, everything could be equally or what? You're not making
Could
me
be
sound.
equal or worked on.
Could be equal or worked on. How much work could a person put into a relationship? I mean,
Easy.
before you, it's not easy.
How
Much work? I'm saying it's easy to put in work, but how much work are you willing to put in?
however much is needed. So the thing is, it's up to the person and how much work that they're willing to put on. Like I said, if we gonna use Dante's analogy, if you going in that store and you looking for
That
a
black
black shirt,
shirt.
and they ain't got no black shirt, but you see a blue shirt that's gonna go good with your outfit, I'm gonna get the blue shirt.
So
Because the black shirt was just an option. That doesn't mean that was mandatory.
okay, so we get off the shirts. So you would leave the relationship and go on a search for somebody else.
No, because I changed again. I'm not leaving a relationship. I just changed my color coordination for the outfit.
Okay, fuck the outfit.
So I'm not leaving
People-wise.
a relationship.
Right.
People wise, I'm not leaving a relationship. I'm just changing how we function in the relationship. Okay, so I see that this is not working for you. So I let you know that I need compliments, or I let you know that I need you to be emotionally available.
Right.
In order for this to work, I'm going to show you
So
what I need.
So let's get it.
So now that I've told you and I'm showing you, it's up to me when I don't get either or reciprocated to either stay or go.
So let's get into this, right? Because your love language is words of affirmation. All right. And so if your partner can't affirm you, you'll settle for gifts.
In a way, yes.
Okay.
But that doesn't change the dynamic. That's just, to me, that's like a Band-Aid. You giving me a gift doesn't make me feel, if I'm asking for those things,
Right.
you're not gonna make it better with a materialistic item, because that's limited. And even if it's something big that's tangible that you can hold on to, that doesn't make the situation better.
Right.
But that's a step in a direction for your partner, because they're taking the time out to go and find that card, that teddy bear, or those flowers for that particular
They
moment.
can do it. But see, does it last? Does that last? Is it just because you just said it? Oh, I said I'm feeling this way and I need to feel this way. So every month or every 2 months, because you may feel I need to hear that, it's okay to buy me a card or a bear, because you have maybe they have a way of not being able to do it, but I've explained to you how to do it. I'm gonna need you to get your shit together. Now, accepting a card and a little bear here and there is cool, but I'm going to need that verbally. I'm going to need that affection physically. You telling me and write me a card all the time or every 2 months that, oh, I feel this way. Okay, that's nice. But you need to show it. You know what I'm saying? Pretend you're in a world where you can't get these things. You can't buy these things. Because I don't want you to feel thinking you can buy my love. That's not going to happen. Fuck no, absolutely not. I don't give a fuck how much money you spend on it. I love you. Thank you.
Speak for yourself.
No.
Listen to all the
No.
listeners out there. Listen,
No.
you want to buy my love? Goddamn it.
No. But I'm saying
I got a car note.
I'm saying that
I got rent. I got bills.
But see, that's another problem. That's another problem. In all seriousness, I
tried it for free.
You cannot buy it. You cannot. Because there are people that have relationships like that, and they are going through problems.
I'm over the free trial. That's all I'm saying.
I can't be serious for 5 minutes.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Okay.
But
right.
in reality, bullshit aside, if you let a person sit up and buy their way into your heart, you asking for trouble. You're asking, because then you create problems. Because then you become dependent on that. You become wanting that all the time. Some people are like that, not everybody, but you become addicted to it, and that's what you expect from them all the time. That's a lot of motherfuckers out here that be getting into the relationships and expect the motherfucker to always buy them shit. Buy me this, buy me that. Oh, I like this, I like that. Then you need to get a fucking job. Like, I know how to show affection and love to a person without having to do those things. Those things once in a while is nice to do, to show your love in different ways. But that's because I'm already showing you love to begin with. These are just bonuses.
But it don't always have to be materialistic.
It doesn't.
But I'm simple. You can write me a note, and
Right.
I'll keep it forever.
I don't know what's going on.
He's having some technical difficulties.
Oh.
But see, I'm different. Because if you write me a note, I'm okay with it.
Okay. So just
write me a song. Take me out to the movies, like stuff that I can remember that we've done. I'm okay with that, because I also enjoy the memories that we've cherished and we built together. We take pictures, we go out, we can go to fucking McDonald's. It's because we spend a genuine time together.
We bought a 10-piece. He got me some sweet and sour sauce.
Baby. McDonald's, I like a quarter pounder with cheese, baby. A little sweet and sour sauce, and I like my fries fresh.
Oh, you've been down to Nolland.
Oh, baby.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's
now if you go down there, I'm gonna need a little gumbo from Broad Bank, or you gotta go to Man Choose to give me a 6-piece. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, baby.
yeah, that
Don't forget about your etouffee.
Oh, the etouffee.
Oh, baby.
Anyway, motherfucker sitting up and talking about food and shit. Y'all must be hungry.
We are. You gave us alcohol. What did you expect?
And nowhere near New Orleans.
Oh, here you go.
Co-signing. Fucking talking about lemon pepper.
So, Scummy sure said they weirdly want to share my personal experience on this one.
Speak up.
Right. Let us hear
it. Let us know what your personal experience. I mean, but again, it goes back to the whole thing. Life is like a bag of Skittles.
Well, not a box of chocolates.
Not a box of chocolates.
Well, I like the smoothie Skittles.
It's like the smoothie Skittles. I'll go for the wild berry.
Yeah, you is a wild one.
I like the wild berries. I like M&Ms.
Well, since we're on the topic.
With nuts.
What are some things that you require out of your significant other in a relationship?
When I have one?
50 to 100.
Yeah, when you have one.
Because I don't have
50
one
to
right
100.
Because
you've had multiple.
But like I said, in each of my relationships, I've always put in all. And any time that they have ended, it's never been on the bad terms, and maybe except for with one. But I put my all into my relationships. I'm an Aquarius, and it's not just based on that, but because of the type of person that I am. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to put in, I'm going to put in 100. There's no 50%. There's no putting a little bit in the back and saving it for later. I put all in. Yes, there are things.
I heard you bitches was looking for me.
Sir.
There you go.
Can I help you?
Uh-huh.
Because she asked the question.
She did, and you beating around the bush.
What bush am I beating around?
She asked, what do you require of your partners? And you telling us what you give. Exactly.
We said what you require of your partners. I know what I asked, but I was going to let him, again, you have to know him and to know he's going to eventually get
He's going to get there.
So what it is.
It's a roundabout.
What it is, basically, the simple things. Communication.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Definitely have to have common sense. Some character about yourself. Independency. Some type of knowledge. It doesn't have to be street knowledge, but you got to be somewhat smart. You can't be a complete idiot. You have to be open-minded, optimistic about things.
Light skin.
I mean,
between the ages of 21
you
and
actually don't have to be light skinned. You can be any color you want to. You can be between the ages of fucking 18 and fucking 40. But as long as you make me happy, I'm cool with it, because I can look at a person and not know how old they are, besides making sure they're legal.
You heard that right. Nobody over 40.
I don't. But the thing is, a lot of people, and I don't put an age on nothing, but that's just how things have worked in the relationships that I've been in. It's not a thing where I go and choose and say that a person, how do you? Okay, let's talk. It's the person that I'm attracted to. The age shit is what's found out later. And sometimes that's the problem with people having their relationship in general, because they're focusing on the wrong things. What I get from these people, and they know when I talk to them, these are the type of things I expect from my partner. First of all, you're not my partner yet, and I haven't thought about making it, because I'm trying to get to know you as a person. Once I get to that level, then it's just like, okay, well, what do you like? You ask some of the basic, simple, corny questions.
So you identify as an asexual, cisgender.
First of all, I don't get it. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna be frank with y'all. I was born in the 70s. I ain't got time for all that extra bullshit talking about all these different labels and shit. I'm not a huge label person. When people start talking about that cisgender, his, he, you identify whatever you want. I'm gonna respect you and call you that. But I am me. I am Rock. I'm a male. I'm a bisexual. I'm not Groot. But I'm going to tell a person like how I feel and what it is that I expect out of them. And then sometimes before you even get there, you can't express all that. Person will do things that will cause them to see, oh shit, I did something that hurt his motherfucking feelings. I can't do that again. I've experienced something.
What was that? What was that?
But and it's true. And for me,
the girls are cut up on Instagram.
For me, I can't even fucking scroll.
You can see it.
You need to get you some business, Mr. King.
Can you, ma'am?
For
the listeners, can you read the comments?
Yeah, let's read the comments.
Well, let's go back.
We're gonna go back because now I'm gonna let y'all know now, since we gonna do it as Miss Monet done started it and gotta point out. you come for me in the comments on Instagram, and I'm gonna come back for you.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I come a lot.
So after.
Oh well, I don't mean
minute,
like. What?
Wait a minute.
Wait, hold up. Not like that.
This just got
So
X-rated.
after,
So was this
T_Ray Vaughn made the comment. King Pharaoh said, being in a relationship, everything can be equal worked on.
Mm-hmm.
And then Scummy _Sir says, facts. The person talking is right. King Pharaoh said, I would never build on a relationship because there are issues. That's buying love and affection.
Hold on, pause. So King said he would not build on a relationship if there are issues. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that determine or mean depending on the issues? Because there'll be some issues that will mean you need to walk away.
And no one was saying to bail on a relationship.
Yeah, definitely don't give up on what you believe in.
What I was saying was that if the relationship is not providing you what you were seeking initially,
then you need to leave.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't even say bail, it's just leave because you know that it's not working.
And you don't even have to leave, but if there's a compromise that you can make in that relationship, like
leave.
Naya said,
That's your final answer.
You seen the movie?
Answer for
Get out.
200?
but like Naya was saying earlier, you might be able to compromise and make some
adjustments.
No.
Thank you.
No, Rose, where are the keys?
So
where are those keys, Rose? Rose, where's the goddamn keys? Get out.
Because not everybody is going to
run.
They're not going to check every box.
So
everyone's not going to check every box, right?
Exactly. So that's my whole thing. But when we brought up the situation where I said that he under 25 between the ages of 21 and 25 and light.
She tried to read me.
King Pharaoh said dark skin and short.
But I will say that you should have non-negotiables.
What?
There should be non-negotiables.
There should be non-negotiables in every relationship because those are just things you're not going to settle for.
Right, which again falls under communication, the things you're talking about. But going back to the comment that you said the King posted about dark skin short, first of all, we want to go down, and I'm not, listen, I've never been known to be the person putting all my relationships on social media. But speaking somewhat on the past, I can tell you that a majority of my boyfriends have been taller than me and have been light skinned or brown skinned without saying their names. So, and they've all been very, very fine, very attractive young men. So
you never dated no chocolates?
Yeah, I have.
He has.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna say their name. I'm not gonna say their name, but
he said light skin or brown skin. I didn't hear chocolate.
No, chocolate.
Dark.
I mean, there's different types of chocolate,
right?
You know,
there's
but
brown skin.
There's all types, but I don't. Again, if a person asks me the type of person I date, like
dark
I don't.
Skin brothers, I don't. Y'all.
You say what? You ain't dark skinned.
Paper bag ass house nigga.
First of all, did you call me a house nigga?
Yeah, paper bag ass house nigga. Duh.
Paper bag at that.
I didn't care about the paper bag comment. I did want to house nigga.
I did want to point out that Scummy Sir on Instagram said I require them to be transparent with me. Communication is important too. How we start this should end the same way. No ghosting and all that ish. So I'm guessing he said also the person should never make me feel alone or I make them feel alone. That's the worst thing I'd ever do to somebody. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. Yeah, I get that. It never should be a case where a person is making you feel alone. And then that's where the communication again comes in. So the person know that if that's what they're doing, because they might be doing it unintentionally.
Right.
So that's where the communication come in. You have
But it's something that's unaware. But when you bring it to their
you have to bring attention.
What happened? You
brought the attention on them to change it and improve it.
And what happens when it doesn't?
Then you need to take the necessary steps that the relationship is not going to be there. If you need the keys back, you just change the locks. Where are the keys at, Rose? Where are the keys, Rose?
Who is Rose?
Let's do this on the move.
Who the hell is Rose? It sounds like a white bitch. Where's Rose?
She actually is a white bitch.
Oh,
so I guess King said that wasn't towards you. That was about me. See you putting yourself out there.
I always put myself been out there since 2008.
Who's King talking to?
Once Upon a Time, New York, Volume 3. Sting with me and Remy Mars on the stairs. That's how long I've been out there. But no, I didn't definitely take it like that. I just wanted to make it known. See, I had to clarify your information, my dear friend. Clarification. If you're gonna say it, I need to make sure you're saying it right. I do all skin, black skin, Asian, persuasion. Just never dated an Asian guy before.
Welcome, Mike Jones. Fun time.
Yeah, I'm glad you jumped in. There's a lot of body pick on there.
But now that we got to rock, Dante. What do you require?
You got a little piece of paper. You got a little hit list going on here or some shit. You a hired assassin or something?
We coming for her next.
Don't worry about it, baby. I'm always prepared.
I'm with that.
Anywho, what are your requirements?
I can't wait to that New Orleans trip.
Or Draco.
You coming?
Wait a minute. Okay.
There will be no New Orleans trip. New Orleans is canceled.
Plans are canceled.
That ain't never getting canceled.
And we gonna.
Oh, that's happening.
I can't wait.
Canceled.
But so she don't say that you're trying to skip past the subject like y'all try to do me. What were you gonna say?
You just jaded. Why you have to play that?
Because you came for him earlier.
Sure did. He showed.
Okay, let's go ahead.
What
romantic and pernatal. No, not married.
You know, I'm gonna be fully transparent.
I would hope so.
And honest here. I'm a Virgo.
Well, so were you gonna lie and say you were something else? No, because he said I'm gonna be fully transparent and honest.
That's just testament.
So what does that have to do with you?
My requirements often change.
Because you're a Virgo.
Yeah.
Because you got personalities of someone that's a Gemini. Because those are the people that changed a lot.
Well, I have a Gemini rising. I'm all fucked up, and I have a Sagittarius moon. I'm all fucked up. I'm all fucked up.
Tell me, sir, didn't get your 5 top requirements, even though you had said them.
I probably repeat them. Yeah, you missed it, Scummy. I definitely lamed them.
Go ahead, Rock. Tell him what.
No. We're not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that. You think you're slick.
We can always go back to the requirements.
All right. So my main requirements, obviously, is that a person is
50%
intelligent. 50%.
Because you don't fuck with 100.
Listen.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sir.
Shots fired.
Okay. It's okay. I dodged you.
I need you to speak into the mic.
It's like the Matrix.
Testing. 1, 2. Testing.
Okay. So, one of my requirements is obviously that a person be intelligent. Right? I don't want to have to think for you. I don't.
Virgo shit.
What does that mean, ma'am? What does that mean? I mean, I don't.
Number
I'm just
1.
saying. Okay. 2 is to love me back how I love you. I need the same amount of love reciprocated.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't do that, then I can't do me.
Okay.
All right. Obviously, hygiene.
What? You don't want a funky motherfucker?
No.
You get people like the people nowadays be into that musk shit.
Right after the gym.
Well, listen.
Yeah. With some sweaty balls dingling over your nose.
Just a little, a little ting.
The look.
That's a natural must.
A natural must. Thank you. A little natural must. Like you just went for a little jog outside, and I'm sorry. Look, I don't want to talk about my kinks.
I'm visualizing him seeing his boyfriend come after running. Like, come here, baby. Let's smell your balls real quick.
When I'm into you, I really your natural scent. Like I really, absolutely. And call me.
That was 3.
It's
so
a king. It's a king. Whatever.
Sweaty balls, check.
Hygiene, check. Sweaty balls, check.
Okay, is that? Is that 3A?
He don't want to think for you. Check.
What number? Like
3.
You had 3.
What are we going up to?
5.
Okay, so I need 2 more. All right. Gotta have a job.
That's 4.
But not just a job. Like You can't like it's not just like you got to be
Specific
working
job.
towards something like
Mm-hmm.
not a
Career
specific
based.
job. Yeah, but yeah, you
Towards
just
working
can't
towards
just be.
So is that coming into already having a job, or you know?
You
No,
gotta
he
have
said he don't-
goals.
But
Okay.
he don't want to think for you, so that's too much you're asking for. He wants you to already be in.
Well,
process.
that's a question I'm asking.
Well, I'm
You
just
got to
saying
think
you
for
have
me.
to have goals or in your career or working towards your career. Like
Mm-hmm.
you just exist. I don't like the whole just existing.
What are
thing.
you What are
like,
you working
I'm not.
toward? Where do you see yourself like
Me?
that? No, just in general. That's what you want to know. Where?
Oh yeah, I mean that'd be a question
Have
that
something.
I ask on a date. Like, what do you see yourself? Like, what are you working towards? Because if you, I don't know, I'm just here. I just want something. Like, bitch, bye. Ain't the but and I guess financially, I'm not gonna say stable, but I guess financially stable, but like. It's not like super like financially stable. Like you can be like, okay, you know, I'm working towards my career.
You can
so
take care of yourself.
Right. You got to be able to take care of yourself. I don't want to, take care of somebody.
Right.
falls under the line of not having to
I mean, if
think for you.
we're in a relationship, and you following hard times, I'm okay with it because I do believe if I'm with you, I'm with you. And so like if you do fall on hard times, I'm not, oh, you gotta go. No. I'm gonna help you get back to where you need to be.
So King Pharaoh said, if the person you're dating can't work, is that a compromise for you?
Do you have income?
That's important. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
some
I
people do
understand.
got income.
I understand you can't work, but do you have income?
Yeah, Social Security, SSI.
You probably have to ask a few more questions as to why they're getting SSI, but
But I'm just saying those.
are there certificates with that saying you're
Some people might be
certifiably, if you had.
Next question.
But some people legit might have those disabilities that prevents them from working, but they still get government assistance. So is that like a no go for you? A question mark? A maybe?
I can't. I don't want to be.
So you wait till you get to that situation and answer the question.
No, I don't want to be in a box.
Okay.
And I feel like if you're in a position where you can't work and you can't make additional income, then you're gonna always be in a box. And I do believe in having multiple streams of income because you in this world, it's unfortunate, but being stuck on a salary or whatever, you're not gonna be able to really get too far in life. And I have big dreams. I have big things that I want to do within myself and within my life. And so
what happened to the part where you help your partner establish those extra income?
if they're willing, but this person asks if your partner can't work.
King asked you that.
Thank you, Rock.
Just in case you need to know.
Then,
King Pharaoh asked you that question.
Scummy Sir said that at least know how you can work around your finances. My turn off legit is someone who can't navigate their finances. But then King Pharaoh said messy. I guess he was talking about me. But that was a legit question because I do know people. Because I'm also an entertainer. So what helps me supplement my income is I do shows certain days out of the week. So my thing is, with that being said, that helps me balance out my finances because my 9 to 5 might take care of this, but then if we wanted to go out on a date.
I'm sorry, I had to lean over and drink. I didn't want to drink in front of.
If we wanted to go out on a date or do something extra, we have extra money that we can play with, so to speak. The spirits are talking to
artificial intelligence.
No, there was some music in the background.
That's that bitch up here.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
She don't like you.
Yeah,
Okay.
But
she
Scummy
just
Sir
jumped
said
in.
also can't be Bob the Builder.
Listen, I don't mind the project.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What kind of project we talking?
He's
Now, I agree. Like, you cannot be Bob the Builder. I'm not trying to build you. First of all, I'm not trying to build a grown-ass man or woman to be anything.
But
I'm going to need your ass to come already put together. Because I'm going to play dumb like I cannot read fucking instructions.
All right, Build-A-Bear, you get your next teddy bear.
No.
Listen, if a person is willing to work on themselves,
do that shit before you meet me.
But if they need assistance, I'm okay.
What kind of assistance?
I'm more okay with working and helping a person build themselves than to deal with somebody who don't want to do shit at all.
Well, okay, you put it that way, but at the same time, a person that doesn't want that's coming to you that hasn't done anything, that's just a plan. That's not even a fucking foundation. That's an empty fucking plot, right? But then you get a person that come in and they're working on themselves. So what? You just got a frame? I gotta help you pick out walls and carpets and shit. And that's work. That's a lot of work, because even if you put in as you contribute to that, right? You're building this person.
So you're okay with remodeling, just not building?
I don't want to remodel. If I'm going to do anything, I'm going add-ons, because that person. Add-ons.
There you go.
Add-ons.
I feel triggered.
Add-ons. Add-ons.
I feel triggered.
Let me explain.
The house is already built. I just want to add an attic.
I want to put a deck.
A deck.
I want to put a deck.
Maybe a swimming pool.
I'll put in a pool. Maybe make the garage a little bit bigger. Your jacuzzi is good. Maybe
turn the 1-car garage to the 3-car.
3-car. You know, make the bathroom bigger. You know, turn to like an ensuite.
Add-ons.
And that's because
install a island.
I could do it, put an island, but that's because a person that's coming into your life that's already got their shit together, or they're going to have to make some adjustments anyway, because they're coming into
Bob the Builder.
And then they come, but see, that's not building. Bob the Builder is like what you were saying.
Oh no,
I ain't got no problem building somebody up, putting bricks and layers and shit. But what I'm saying is, I'm doing love it or list it. Okay, so. You're coming in as you are.
He said, "Love it or list it."
That's my show. If y'all love it, like HGTV.
You come in, you can change a few things because the person's getting with you. They're entering into your life, so there's some adjustments that's got to be made to make sure that y'all are fit for each other. And then if it doesn't work out,
sell it.
Love it. Or list it. It ain't gonna work. You gotta go.
There's a couple more shows on HGTV since you talk. What's the one with the brothers when they knocked the damn house down and rebuilt it?
Property Brothers.
That would be
Property
your shit.
Brothers.
That's you.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Your Property Brother.
I'm okay. Tear this shit down because it ain't right.
So what about 100? The 100-day homes where they build the homes in 100 days.
Listen, I'm gonna need a little bit more time.
No, I'm telling you,
I'm okay with building a home. I'm
telling
okay.
you, and it's not to sound like a disheartened individual. It's just at the same time, you have to know what you're willing to put up with, because that can be a lot of strain. If you spend a lot of your time trying to help someone be or better themselves, just say y'all friends. You know what I'm saying? And move on, because what if shit don't work out with y'all and you done made this motherfucker so great by building them from the frame versus already having something built. Somebody else come along, see that motherfucker, and he just like, oh, I ain't got all this from this motherfucker, so I'm gonna go with this motherfucker because I'm good now.
I'm that X.
You're that X.
I'm that X.
See,
I did that.
We're proud of the shit you did.
I built that bitch. Them shoes that motherfucker got on, I paid for them.
You are terrible.
They're gonna have to kick me out the club.
No, but he's so serious.
I know. I believe him. I believe him. I can't wait.
I'm joking.
Are you joking?
I'm joking.
No, but then you got those ex, you be like, girl, I didn't take them.
I've never had
too.
I never had that happen.
I ain't got no exes.
What? Did y'all see that movie Fantastic Four? The not the new one, the other one.
The previous.
Yeah, not the remake.
So the one with
the Human Torch and
when all the cast was all white. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Flame on.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite characters, the Human Torch.
Clearly. My friend. Testing. 1, 2.
It's time for me to punch out.
My mic's on.
Is this bitch recording?
My supervisor just tapped me on the shoulder and said I had to go home for the day.
I'll bet.
You are crazy.
Well, you didn't clock in yesterday, so you got to do overtime today.
You definitely gonna have to do overtime.
My daddy said I gotta go home.
He was just trying to do that just so innocently.
He forgot this part.
Right, you got to do the so innocent. I do declare. Oh,
Hold on.
Claire, declare. I do declare.
I gotta go to school.
I fuck with y'all. So, fucking Dante, I tell you.
Damn.
We have come and reached the end of our episode. More than likely, for those of you that are tuning in, this will probably be broken up into part 1 and 2 because of the length of time. So be sure you check out the first one before you listen to the second one, so that it all kind of goes together and makes sense. Again, this is season 4 of Rockafellaz Radio, episode 2. I've been joined with my wonderful, wonderful co-host, Ms. Naya Monet.
Adios, amigos.
And Mr. Dante Harris.
Arriva Dirch.
Just want to let you know, if y'all are going to be in the Chicago area the week of the 18th, which is clearly tomorrow, starting tomorrow, we are going to be out at Club Escape, that's here in Chicago, on the 21st, celebrating the birthdays of 2 of the Rocks Boys models, Mr. Fredo Bangs and another good friend of mine who's also a model, Marcus Morrell. Can you give us the address to Club Escape?
Sure can. It is 1530 East 75th Street in Chicago, Illinois, 60649.
That's on the south side. We will also,
75th and Stony Island.
just in case y'all didn't know, Miss Naya Monet will be doing her last performance for the year at Club Escape. So if you haven't seen her perform, you definitely need to come out and make sure you show some love and support. Bring your dollar bills to get some of them tips.
Because tipping is not a sin in China.
We're not in China.
Dollar bills are out of fashion. Bring your 5s.
Oh.
Or your 2s.
And if you just can't afford it, you can always bring a roll of quarters.
No, I did. Hold on now. I got cash out.
Just don't chuck them.
Yeah, hand them in my hand.
Motherfuckers start throwing rolls of quarters at you.
I would hate to get.
You better work, bitch.
She got bodyguards.
Knocked
Careful.
her ass unconscious and shit.
Don't throw no quarters. She got bodyguards.
I sure do.
Make sure if you are going to be in the city, you come out, show some love. Release show starts at 10:30. Doors open at 9. So get there early. Get a chance to meet some of the models. Take some photos. I'll be out there drinking, of course, doing my thizzle. So again, that is going to be December the 21st at Club Escape.
Giving Zeddy vibes.
Just a little bit, like that. Also, be sure that you all visit rocksboys.com, where you can find those sexy hot boys shaking their little boutoirs and penises and whatnot. Mr. Marcus is going to be on there as well.
Oh,
He's going to be at the club, but y'all can get a peep of the goods beforehand. Because when you get there, we want you to keep your hands to yourself. We don't want people touching and grabbing on shit.
I'm gonna give him a lap dance.
That's gonna cost them extra.
Yeah. Yeah. Dante will be in the building too. We'll make sure that everybody's good. So if you're not paying, you ain't slaying. Be sure to check out the boys on rocksboys.com. Once again, we appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode, a hot, fun episode of Rockafellaz Radio. Tune in again. Stay tuned. We're going to be coming out with more hot topics. You got any recommended suggestions? Make sure you hit us up. You can hit me up on here on Instagram, or Dante or Naya. Inbox us some topics that you would love for us to talk about. And before we go, we got one more announcement to make, even though we got commercials set for it.
Make sure you go to AcomaAlliance.org and check out the donate section. All right. Whatever you feel in your hearts of hearts, your soul of souls, you just go ahead and click that donate button and make that donation. Actually,
what would be even more special, if y'all could go to AcomaAlliance.org right now. Once again, this is a nonprofit organization. Right now, pass the link over to your friends. AcomaAlliance.org, right? Go to the bottom, click on donate. That money goes to Acoma Alliance directly. Not me, not Dante, not Naya. It goes to the organization. It's a brand new organization, nonprofit, perfectly legit. And the reason why Acoma Alliance is there, because you have so many other, organizations out here that is for the LGBT community, but Acoma is pretty much directed toward the Black community because we do need it. We need the support. There needs to be more organizations like that. And the person that's over it, that started it, Dante is one of the founders. Deontay is one of the founders. Unfortunately, he's not able to be here on the show with us. But he is also part of the organization, the founders. That's okay. South Africa, you can donate. If you're going to donate. The link has been put inside the feed, so make sure you check it out. Click the donate button. You can do $1, $2, $5, $10, whatever you're able and willing to spare. We appreciate it.
You follow on Instagram, Facebook.
All of it.
Yeah.
Oh, they do take Cash App as well.
And
Venmo.
So if you go on Acoma Alliance's Instagram or TikTok, you'll find a link tree. In that link tree, you'll find the Cash App in case you all wanted to go that route, as well as other links linking you to the organization's website and any of its other platforms.
Preach, brother, preach. I know that some of y'all were also trying to get into the live video here on Instagram, and I did see it. I wasn't ignoring you, but maybe we'll do it on the next time. And just, you want to be part of it, we'll try to bring you on the live, and you can say your piece and whatnot like that. Again, if you have any topics or suggestions or things you want us to talk about or you'd like for us to talk about, you can drop that in any of our inboxes. Once again, we appreciate you for tuning in to another great pop-up episode of Rockafellaz Radio. It's a welcome back episode. Some of you all can't see us, but we are giving you the deuces.
Peace.
Au revoir.